Hi, this is Sweet June coming back at you with another video. I had a subscriber, one of my subscribers on my last video came in my comment section and wanted me to address um, Janet Jackson, talk about Janet Jackson. People are um, body shaming Janet Jackson. I checked some people on here on YouTube. She's getting bashed for, I guess she has picked up some weight, um, and she's getting bashed on here. And they're talking about her haircut, and it's crazy because of a photo that's trending of her. She's getting bashed, and I talked about in my last video about, I mentioned her in my last video about older women, um, the horrible bashing of older women. And celebrities, I did bring out the point that celebrities, us regular women, get body shamed and stuff like that. Um, but celebrities get it like 100 times worse. They really, really, really get body shamed. Janet, I actually have a book of hers, and this is the name. This is the name of it. And I actually read it. I think I might wind up reading it again. Um, and it talks about, she do talk about, because I remember everything she said in it. I love books, so I have me a little library, and I do recall reading in the book that she struggled with her weight. She um, struggled with low self esteem for being a child. Um, because family members teased her about certain things. I think she did talk about that in the book, and she struggled with self esteem. That okay? What woman? Most of us women have. And she's always had issues. Um, was always been self conscious about her weight. I think she brought that out in the book. And Janet, if any avid fans of Janet Jackson, I've been a fan since the 80s. Any avid fans of Janet Jackson knows that she's always struggled with her weight. Um, I mean, I don't care what size she is. That's my girl. I don't care what size she is. I really don't. I don't care what size she is. But her being a celebrity woman and a celebrity black woman, she really, really gets. I just think it's really sad that people put celebrities on such a high pedestal. They expect them to look perfect, act perfect, be perfect all the time. And at the end of the day, they're just human beings like the rest of us. They're just human beings, and minus their money and their success. At the end of the day, that's just another human being here. She's just another human being at the end of the day. She's a single mom, and she's a woman of a particular age that when we get to be of a particular age, us women, like I said in the last video, we got to deal with menopause. And I struggle with my weight, because I have a underactive thyroid. Um, and the doctor told me that I have a super slow metabolism, you know. So even when I'm trying my best, it's difficult for me to lose. I can't lose weight at a high rate. If I lose it, I'll gain it, I'll lose it, you know. So it's very difficult, you know. And particularly when we get to that age, menopause and stuff, it's very, very hard to keep the weight down. It's very, very hard. One of the stay tuned because I'm gonna do a video talking about menopause. Did you know that there's over 40 symptoms of menopause? Well, stay tuned. I'm gonna do a whole video talking about that. But But one of the things, symptoms of menopause is more weight gain around the midsection. Having a harder time getting rid of weight around the midsection. And that is where I struggle with the most. When I lost back in 2017, I lost about 40 something pounds. And most of my weight I lost in my buttocks. I didn't hardly lose any in my stomach. So that's very frustrating. So Janet, she's dealing with the same struggles that the rest of us women are dealing with. She's not exempt just because she's Janet Jackson. And she's always kind of struggled with her weight. And she might be um in a place, we don't know, you don't know what people are going through. You don't know what she could be dealing with, some depression, or we don't know what people are going through, and it's just mean and cruel for people to body shame her. And then one of the blogs they were talking about using her as a barometer to judge all black women, because all of us black women get judged as a whole. They're using her as a barometer to judge all black women, and it's really, really, it's terrible. It's just terrible. It's just, it, boy, they rough on us. They rough. The black men are rough on us. It's crazy. And you know, it's I just think that they just need to leave her alone. They just need to leave her alone. Get off her back. Leave her alone. And then they talking about her haircut, and she's a pop star. Can she change her look up if she wants to? That's what they do. They reinvent themselves all the time. And that's just what they do. They change their hairstyles, and that's just what they do. Hell, pretty soon I might have to do a haircut like that myself. I mean, I'm losing hair all over the place. I might have to do one like that myself. Don't be surprised when I come on YouTube one day and I got one hairstyle just like Janet's. So I mean, it is what it is. She's a pop star. They change up they looks. That's just a part of the image. Maybe she's just changing up her look. People making a big deal out of nothing. We need to be supporting our sister. We need to support her instead of bashing her. We need to support her. Instead of bashing people, pray for people. We don't know what she's going through. You don't know what anybody's going through. And it's not okay to bash her. People just need to stop. And sisters that's doing it ought to be ashamed of themselves if they're doing it. We need to support one another instead of bashing one another and putting each other down. You know? We need to support one another. You know? Hey, we go through it. Especially as we get older. We go through things. And Janet Jackson is not exempt. You know? And I'm confident that she'll get the weight back down. She always does. She always gets back down to her little cute size. But I don't care. I mean, okay, I love her anyway. I don't care what size she is. Okay. Um, that's crazy. And people just need to stop. And it's just these these black men that love to bash black women. They live to bash black women and degrade black women and put black women down. They having a field day with this one. And it's just really, really sad. Celebrities are human beings like the rest of us. And I now understand why some of these celebrities go, like, they sometimes some of these celebrities go under the radar. They just go under the radar and, get out of the limelight. And I understand why some of them do it now, because it's a lot of pressure. A lot of them wind up on drugs and stuff. It's so much pressure being a celebrity out here. I mean, we don't realize it. We don't understand it. And I just think it's just not loving. It's not a loving thing to do, to body shame her or anybody else. Because at the end of the day, we don't know what anybody's going through, you know. So hit me up in the comment section or what your thoughts are on that, on Janet Jackson I'm confident that she'll bounce back, you know, probably going through something right now. But hit me up in the comment section. Let me know what your thoughts are. Um, hit the subscribe button, like and share and notification bell so every time I do a video, you'll be notified. Until the next video, peace and love. This is Sweet June.